my name is Rachelle Foronda, and this is my cross-gender leisure participation project. For this project, I chose to engage in video gaming. Specifically, I played Call of Duty Black Ops. In this presentation, I'm going to go through what I learned about the video gaming industry and the relationship between this leisure activity and women. Also, my personal experiences with the activity. Video games have been played by both genders, but it's been a predominantly male market. Character representation have been historically targeted for male consumers. Also, a study has shown that the activation of reward regions in the brain are triggered more in male brains than females, which could contribute to an addiction. For these reasons, the industry can seek greater profit and would want to target a male market. The number of female gamers have increased over the past decade. 42% of gamers today are female, according to Entertainment Software Association, and 48% of frequent purchasers of games are also female. I think that women are playing more video games for a few reasons. One is the inclusion of female-friendly design and marketing in the industry, including more female characters or characters that appeal to women, and also the development of new games that are puzzle-solving or role-playing or critical thinking. One very important one that is a very women-played game is the Sims games. Also, with a greater access technology with smartphones and handheld devices that are available to everyone, more women have greater access to play games, and it's everywhere. According to the ESA, 55% of all gamers play on a phone or a handheld device. Also, women who are active mothers can choose to participate in interactive video games with their children, and this could contribute to the greater number of female players. The biggest hot topic in gender and gaming is the portrayal of female characters in game design. Females are represented just as much as males are as characters. However, a lot of the lead characters have outfits that emphasize female features, or they're portrayed in a way that are sexual and objectified. Also, there's a great gap and disconnect between the video game marketing to female consumers. So why has video games been a traditionally male leisure activity? First, according to Gains and Gaps, men tend to be involved in hobbies like collections or video games. And as mentioned before, male brains are more rewarded and thus more attracted to playing video games. And also, the media portrayal and the market has tailored this industry to men. I can relate my experiences to what we read in class about media and gender by Gibran. She says that in order for female athletes, or characters in this case, to be beloved, they must draw attention to themselves as women. And in video games, it's most specifically sex symbols. A classic example of this is Lara Croft, who is the Tomb Raider main character and one of the first female action lead characters. Also, in an article by Gerard, instead of paying attention to why women play certain games or speaking to women who identify as gamers, it appears that the industry would prefer to work with stereotypes for women. And this contributes to a disconnect into how to market towards female characters. Also, in how to include women in the industry reflects the different opinions and different types of feminism there are. For example, some liberal feminist gamers would think that women and men have the same right to play video games, and although maybe the portrayal of women as only sex characters, they would also argue that seeing women in strong positions like lead characters, no matter how they look, is still a positive step in how to portray women in the media. So let's get into the action. This is a breakdown of the game I played, which was Call of Duty Black Ops. Black Ops was the #1 selling game in 2011 according to the ESA. I played both the campaign and zombies version, and I played a total of 8 hours. Playing Call of Duty presented a lot of challenges for me. First of all, I had to learn hand-eye coordination with how to point and shoot and aim. Next, it was hard to understand and navigate the game and use all the indicators around the screen and how to use the radar, for example. Lastly, I didn't understand how to use the weapons, or which weapons to use, or where to pick them up or swap them out. Playing the game also brought me through a lot of emotions. At first, I was really frustrated and awkward while I was trying to learn the game, but then it became really fun. Eventually, I felt really accomplished as I gained more proficiency. I also realized that I was getting really tense when the game would get intense and they'd play a story background, or I also noticed that I would become angry and I really wanted to shoot all these people. It released a lot of that anger too, I think. In the end, I feel really proud that I was able to play. There are a few constraints as to why I didn't play video games before. The first is the structural constraint in that I had no gaming console, nor did I have the luxury of money to buy one. Interpersonal constraint included the fact that I didn't want to play alone, and I would only want to play with other people. An interpersonal constraint I had was a lack of confidence and the lack of proficiency to want to play with others. I also am really impatient when it comes to video gaming and losing and dying all the time, and I didn't think that it's something that I wanted to engage in. Also, I had a preconceived notion that I would rather be doing something more productive, and I didn't see the benefit in playing video games. These are a few of the insights I gained in gender and gaming while playing video games. At the bottom shows the progression I had between 1 hour of playing the survival mode of zombies. At first, I didn't last very long and couldn't kill very many, but towards the end, I actually lasted pretty long and kept up. According to a book by McGonagall, gaming is productive. It can produce positive emotions, strengthen social relationships, and the gamer can gain a sense of self-accomplishment. So I probably will continue gaming, but I might tweak it a little bit and explore different types of games. And also, because I still don't have an Xbox or a gaming console, I'll probably just have to play on a computer and download games or play online, or even on my phone.